I was doing, my upload speed is terrible, so I had my stream set to 480p.
Well, it's not like there's much going on right now.
Well, yeah, but I just set it just a little bit earlier at 720p, so I'm just kind of hoping it's not going to lag horribly.
See what adventures await us today.
I like to grab a drink, but I think I could do that in between doing the random things.
Alright, found my pen. We're good.
Okay, tell me if I start moving the screen like this, if my, the stream just starts bugging out terribly. I mean, we won't be doing that during the game.
In the speak chat, just so I can open it.
I did.
I wasn't here when you did it.
Oh.
So you gotta repost it for me.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay, give me a second.
Good job, TV.
Did you not press?
That can happen. I've felt those feels. That feely. Is there any way I can shrink down your boxes at the bottom?
Yeah, it's in the options. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. There's that. It's in options, and then down at the very bottom, video player and avatar size, just put names only.
Tibby, can you hear him?
Can I hear... Oh, one second.
He's been talking this entire time.
Who?
Yeah, for some reason he turns off his TeamSpeak, and I don't have the in-game thing on, so... Talk now.
Yeah,
sorry, Lorberry.
Okay.
No, Tibby muted the in-game things for using TV.
Yeah, I mute that because for some reason when I turn it on, my entire computer freezes up for about 10 to 20 seconds. I don't know why.
Would it be better if I...
You can turn voice activation on in TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm using right now.
You could either use voice activation, or since it's a private room, you could probably even just do always on if you really wanted to.
Give me just a sec, then I will.
It's under settings, options, and then capture.
You sound like an infomercial. It's 1, 2, 3. Settings, options, capture.
Go fuck yourself.
Knock knock, little girl, who's there? Go fuck yourself.
Okay, does that work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If I suddenly stop, talking when you guys think I should be, just say something.
Will do. So, is my stream lagging horribly? Just those of you who are looking at it?
Do something that causes action.
I'm scrolling up and down on the map.
Oh no, it's coming through very fluid.
Well, that's good. Well, yeah, the delay is always going to be there. But, yay! 720p! 720p because still images are easy to process.
Tibby's internet is not the best.
Apparently there's 424 people watching.
Oh, is that... No, that's 420 people that have watched in the past. Because I used to stream Dark Souls... speedruns, and people actually watched me for some reason.
Okay,
but then my internet got worse and worse and worse. And I probably could start doing that again as long as it's not an online game. But whatever, we'll find out.
Was this before or after we moved?
I'm going to.
It was before. It was when we moved down to where
It's
the second part of the house.
it's way better.
I'm gonna roll perception.
For what?
To perceive.
If there's any food around.
Define the point of all this conversation.
Well, the point is, my internet used to be crap. It's slightly better. I can stream in 720p. That's good enough.
So we should probably get started here.
Okay.
It's 10 o'clock, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's done for you. Okay. So when we last left our heroes, they had just walloped the asses of a number of goblins who were attacking the town, and were shuffled off to bed by the sheriff with the promises of further adventure in the morning. You know, more or less. Yeah, a few details, but you know, give or take. All right, so you guys are in the Rusty Dragon, and you guys should be able to pull your characters over from the right hand side to drop your tokens in, maybe. Not sure. I actually kind of want to know, so I can.
Token's already in there, isn't he? Oh, we just zoomed in. Never mind.
From where to drag off from?
This is the new map.
Yes.
If you go to the tab where all your characters are,
Huh.
Can you drag your character tokens in?
No.
I get a 4 arrow, like the crossed arrow thing, but when I try and drag, it just highlights stuff.
So I've got to be the one to lob you guys in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got spawned.
Which makes sense.
Fun.
Do I get my health since I'm rested?
Yes. You guys didn't, as far as I remember, you guys didn't get hit by any critical hits or whatever. Rest and refit would have brought you guys up to full. So you're good.
Can I get access to my character?
No.
You guys do you not have access to your character?
I have mine.
I do.
Yar har,
I don't.
har, swashbucklers like
That's-
for me.
Indeed.
Which one?
Zenith.
Dinner?
The kitty cat.
Walt. Meow meow.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Oh. Oh. This.
You're this tiny one over here.
Okay. Your character. Hold on. Let me do this real fast. Alright, you should be able to move it now.
Aha!
There we go.
For some reason, yours was saved as the unmodified token instead of the modified one. So you should be good to go. Anyway,
Do you know why there's a reason when I click on my character sometimes it highlights and sometimes it pops up with all the stuff?
no, I honestly don't.
Because it only happens every so often.
So you guys took up Amiko Jutsu on, or no, Amiko. Sorry, wrong character. You guys took up Amiko, the owner of the Rusty Dragon, on her offer of free room and board for the week, because heroes now. So it is now morning, and you guys are somewhere in the tavern having breakfast, presumably at the same table. But
Yep.
I don't know.
Me and Kyrus are at the same table. There we go.
So I have a noble to talk to. I have a noble to talk to.
You don't actually see him in the room right now. I mean,
God damn it.
keep in mind that, there was just the attack last night. So, even given that it's, well in the morning, there's not as many people, at the tavern. Even compared to yesterday when the festival was about to start. There's not nearly as many people here. I mean, there are still a few, and when when you come down, everyone kind of turns to look at you. Both the scattering of patrons and the all the servants and stuff, and they seem to know what happened last night and what you guys did. So yeah, I mean, a lot of them are like, "Hey, thank you." You get a lot of thanks and whatever as you walk over from upstairs and take a seat, and one of the servers, two or three even of the servers come in really fast and say their own thanks, and then ask if there's anything in particular you guys want for breakfast.
Fish.
I'll
I
roll
want-
a perception.
I-
Of the menu.
I would.
Go for it.
Do
You
I,
find out that
do I notice the menu?
No, you don't.
Pick all of the bacon and eggs that they have.
I would like chicken and waffles. Fried chicken and waffles.
I would like Texas fried pancakes.
Right, well, despite your odd orders, they are actually very accommodating. They can't quite get what you ask for, but they do, they do their best to get something as close as possible, given what they've got
Fish.
ready to go. Yes, you get your fish.
Yay!
Congratulations. So you guys are eating, when the sheriff walks in the door and kind of looks around and spots you guys. By this time you guys are like starting to finish your meal. Whatever. And he walks over to you and says, "Hail, heroes! Having a fine meal after a hard night's work?"
I sink into my chair
Why are you sinking into your chair?
because I'm the rogue.
Oh, jeez.
You just become invisible.
I'm not like I rolled a stealth because that's kind of like to be unnoticed. So I'm like, hey. I'm not like going under the table.
So
Uh-huh.
do any of you guys respond to him? Or...
Hail!
Hail Hydra.
anything else?
I
Fail?
I ask if he had heard anything about the attack last night yet, and if they'd started to look in the graveyard as of yet.
No, that's actually why I was coming in. Like I said, I needed to make sure that everyone was safe last night, but definitely want to check that out. Now that it's morning, you guys have had a chance to rest. Thankfully, there were a few casualties, but by and large, the goblins seem to take care of themselves. Kind of, except for the bits where take care of them yourselves. And while you're on your way back, you noticed a couple of goblin corpses that had obviously not been hit or something, and had just a small impact crater on the side of underneath them, like they had leaped off a building for some reason.
Ah.
Or had gotten themselves caught up in something and were rather trapped, hoisted by their own petard. You guys kind of took care of the ones that were in front of you, pretty quick, but most of the others were not exactly the brightest bulbs in the bunch, which goblins are wont to be. So,
OC, what are goblins' intelligence?
Goblins are basically well known as consummate cowards and not very bright, but they're nasty knee biters. So think like woldish sort of thing. They're mean, they're nasty, they kind of swarm.
Are
but
they
they're also
7?
cowards and-
Are they 7 on int?
I'm not gonna tell you the exact number.
Ah.
They're not the brightest. And they're more bravado when they're not scared shitless of dogs and horses and stuff.
Mm.
So, regardless, still there were a few casualties. I mean, it's not like they completely self-destructed. And you guys definitely did a large part in making sure that things didn't go worse than they would have otherwise. Regardless, so he's like, as soon as you guys are ready, we can head out and check the graveyard. If you're interested.
Could I roll to see
Yeah.
if he was telling the whole truth about the graveyard, that he doesn't know that much about it?
Sure.
Yes.
What would I
That
roll
would be
for
a
that?
Sense motive.
Yes, that would be a sense motive check.
Oh, what?
Sense motive.
I see. Oh, I'm not even trained in that, so...
You can still make a check.
You can still make a check, you just don't get the bonus. He seems to be telling the truth.
He, as far as you guys can tell, he did not go anywhere near the graveyard.
Okay, could I make a knowledge local check to see kind of more background about the graveyard, if there's any significance behind it?
Sure.
Ugh. I don't.
You,
I don't care about graveyards. Kitty cat, what are you doing?
There are.
I'm walking to the graveyard. Bye, guys.
Hold on, guys. Most of the people who die in Sandstone or Sandpoint are just buried in typical plots, but the nobles have their own crypts. Larger structures and such. So
I will roll a knowledge nature as to see why a graveyard exists.
because people die, and
Well,
yeah.
he only got a 14 on that, so,
That
yeah.
would be more knowledge. I just realized I need to do something real fast. Right.
Boxed in. I'm up against the wall. I'm out.
Sorry, I forgot to do Fog of War here.
Back inside.
Run away!
Oh, we're back. I'm sorry, Kill. I took your seat.
Go, join.
Oh,
Alright. So, you guys head over to the,
Revert.
to the graveyard, and for the most part,
okay, there we go. It just loaded.
While you guys are walking over, I mean, again, kind of like when you came downstairs, there a lot of the citizens are kind of subdued. You can make yourselves bigger, by the way.
Can we?
A lot of the citizens are pretty subdued, but when they see you passing, a lot of them call out to you and say thanks, and
How do we make ourselves
you
bigger?
actually hear a couple of them call you by name that they picked up for somehow.
How do,
Can't make myself bigger.
So you guys are.
how do make big?
Oh, god damn it, I forgot I was supposed to be pressing the button.
We are midgets now. We have to accept our fate.
Oh, can you guys not expand yourself?
No.
No.
Nay.
Make our defaults this size.
I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, well.
Because I have to keep rescaling stuff. Anyway, so yeah, you guys heard all that about going to people. People are basically saying hi to you on the street.
Yeah.
And a couple of them even have managed to learn your name somehow. So yeah, you're kind of a big deal.
I've lived here for 6 years, so.
I'm uncomfortable with this.
Did I roll perception to...
Okay. Yeah, hold on. Okay. So you guys get to the graveyard and you pass Father. You come up to the cathedral, and Father Xantius is actually there waiting for you guys. And he says, again, thank you, his own thanks for helping you. And he's taken a look out, from the cathedral into the boneyard, into the graveyard, but he's not actually seeing, he can't quite tell if anything's been changed or rated. It looks the same from a distance, at least, as it ever did. So yes. But there's obviously you guys had heard that, they had heard from the goblins that there's supposed to have been something going on. So you guys take a walk in, and as you come out, kind of take a cursory look, you notice that the door of this vault lies ever so slightly ajar. And can I get as you get closer, you notice that the ground's kind of turned up. Can I get perception checks from everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
Okay.
I don't perceive nothing.
Tippy, for some reason, doesn't notice anything. But the rest of you notice that the ground's pretty turned up, and
The ground's made of dirt, guys.
Proud of you.
You notice that a lot of the footprints are goblin footprints. But a couple of them seem to be made by a much larger humanoid, like more your size. Larger compared to goblins, of course. Can I get a survival check from those of you that noticed?
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, it's
Well, it's not that bad.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's like
does
they're
Killa see it?
footprints. I know. I'm.
One of us sees
Well,
something.
yes. Hold on. Yes. Appropriately enough, the archer, or the ranger, is able to separate out the tracks, and there are 6 distinct pairs of goblin tracks, and a single medium humanoid. So a human or an elf or a catfolk, or someone about your size. Your guys'
He's wearing
size.
boots.
a halfling.
They're smaller.
Oh.
And a cursor inspection kind of lets you see that the tracks lead to the wall of the town. That is somewhat nearby. So obviously they climbed over the wall and then came in here. So the sheriff's like, well, they were certainly here. Is there, just don't know what they were here for. You guys, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna roll perception on the door, see if
Check
there's.
the door for traps.
I was doing the same thing, yo.
But do you have a trap check?
But
It
no.
gives you +1 on your perception check.
Well,
Boom, that's a 9.
I think.
There
think-
are no traps in the door.
Okay, I am going to. Does it swing in or out?
We're gonna say out.
Out towards us?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to open up a little bit and take a looky-loo inside. Oh.
Alright.
It's a room, guys!
I don't even know if you know it's a room at this point.
Goodness.
This.
Okay.
Oh.
So you kind of open up the door, and then you kind of get closer, but you didn't quite open it enough.
Hey, look,
think
wood.
So
Sees
you
it.
just see the wall, the door.
I think Jumper sees whatever's in there and
Okay.
beyond.
Yeah.
The
so
wood appears to be mahogany.
Mahogany.
it's stone, guys.
Stone mahogany.
So yeah, you open it up. You open it up just a little crack more. You kind of shove the swashbuckler aside. Like, here, let me do this. And you see. I screwed that up. Hold on. See that?
Ghastly. What is that?
Zambamble? Is it Zamboni?
Skeleton.
Is it Zamboni or is
Skeleton.
it a Skeletuni?
I think it's skeletal. I think it's Mr. Skeletal.
Now, like, how would having low light vision work in this? Because I have low light vision. Like, would I be able to see around him?
Oh, yeah, I
around
do
that
too.
skeleton more.
The crypt is not big enough for low light vision to really matter. You can see everything.
Low light
in
vision?
that field of view there.
Low light vision, like,
He's just-
it gives you can see farther in dim light than like a regular human being.
A human being, I believe, can only see 10 to
I can't
15
see, like,
feet.
black.
Low light vision allows you to see like 30, 40 feet, I believe. If I'm
I
correct.
think 30 is default, actually, but anyway.
Wait, I have it on my
whatever.
character sheet.
In any event, you see a skeleton, and it's kind of standing there.
Back towards or front towards?
Kind
Or-
of, it's facing kind of toward the center, but it's not particularly moving. But it's definitely standing up on its own.
Okay.
Is that okay? So it's like it's a thing, like it's a
It is-
actual physical.
It's standing.
It can
You
attack
know
us.
what? Everyone, roll me knowledge. It's undead. You know, it's undead.
Okay.
Knowledge what?
Knowledge religion. I was gonna say, but it's like no. It's a standing skeleton. It's undead.
Well, yeah, but
Knowledge Arcana.
Okay.
because all of us are totally spellcasters.
yes. So,
It's-
so Jumper.
undead.
I would say roll a perception check to see if it has a weapon.
Okay.
You can tell it's got a weapon.
Okay,
It's not a
what's the weapon?
Well,
basic sword or something?
Okay.
because if you guys move, I can try and go for a ranged attack from a distance. That way, nobody even has to get close to it. And it's a sneak. It would be a sneak attack, wouldn't it? Kind of.
No, you have to be
Not-
like you have
well-
to have a skill sneak attack to use sneak attack.
I don't think undead
It would
get
be,
snuck.
It would be flat-footed, so its AC would be lower. On the
Well, yeah, that's true.
But I don't think they can get snuck.
But if you open the door anymore, it's gonna have a decent chance to notice you, assuming that it's
So, would I be able to make a ranged attack right now?
If he
it's-
moves
it's
like
gonna
right
notice
here,
you.
how big is the hole of the door?
Right now, you've just got to open a crack.
You can
Like,
shoot
is
through a
enough for air
crack.
to slide through.
You can shoot through a
Yeah.
crack.
Cat.
Ranger.
You're gonna have a penalty on that roll because that's a pretty
Well,
narrow.
as well as he's been
Yeah.
shooting in the past, I have full trust in him. So get out for here, Ranger.
I want to state this before anything happens. I want to take a ready to action to stab something that comes through the door, and I'm going to wait behind. So if
You
something
realize
comes
the
running
door
out,
swings outwards, right?
yeah. So I get
Okay.
behind it.
Yeah.
I get
Is the
behind
door
it,
is the
and
door
it is
swinging
part-
this side or this side? I'm guessing this side,
It's,
right?
double doors.
Oh, okay.
Like this.
Okay. Well then, get
Alright,
in
so-
place to shoot. I'm gonna stand ready as well. Does the door open just to this square, or does it block this square as well?
It'll swing. No, hold on. It'll swing kind of out and around like this.
But just
It's
at that.
fairly heavy.
Okay.
large door.
So if we get
I mean, this isn't a door like a wooden door you can just swing open. This is a pretty heavy stone door. You know, it's fairly well maintained, so it's not too much of a hassle to open it. But you're not just gonna like reach out and swing it.
okay.
All right. So, can I line up for my shot now?
Sure.
All right. Now, what do I roll? I would roll the 1d20, and then I get +1 because it's within 30. and then what's my BAB? What's my fucking attack modifier?
What's the penalty for him shooting through that crack, though?
Is he just going to be shooting through the crack? I'm gonna say
Yeah.
like a that's at least a -4 penalty.
Alright,
Okay, so it's
I have an
positive
idea.
too. So I have
Tibby,
a 1d20
Tibby.
plus 4
Yes.
or plus 2.
Dibby, I have a plan.
What?
What we'll do is we'll both open the doors, and he'll shoot an arrow, and then the barbarian will get in front.
That sounds like a great plan.
Both.
That's
We're gonna
fine
breach
plan.
this. We're gonna breach the doors.
Breach and clear, yo.
Alright, so I could roll a 1d20 plus 6, so you guys are gonna have to open those doors and then I can shoot, right?
Hopefully there is not 5 more skeletons right here.
Okay,
Just 5.
Can I roll? So I roll right now?
If that's the plan you guys are going.
That's the plan we're going for.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm
because
going for a
reckless.
shot. Nah,
All right.
We're opening the doors. Pcha!
Oh,
motherfucker.
We're dead.
I think I like hit one of you with my arrow.
So the door swings a bit wider than you're expecting. You actually get like you have to take a step back and you accidentally lose your arrow and it goes wide. And you guys see rest of the room if I can find the right tool here.
We're dead.
oh, there's only 2. There's only
We're
2.
dead.
We're not fucked. Don't
Wait,
worry, I
alright.
got this, guys.
I
Yeah,
can't
Jumper,
crit
what
them
type of
though.
weapon do you have?
An Earthbreaker.
Oh, it's fine. It's blunt. Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Well, I'll look into that in a second.
So we'll just leave the barbar to go in there by himself. So
Initiative for everyone, please.
Where's initiative again?
that's in core,
Core.
and then down near the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Ooh.
Wow.
Great
Cool,
rolls.
I'm 19.04.
Yeah, I roll a 1, so I'm technically going. Oh no, I beat Jumper for last.
Why is my guy not in the turn order?
You gotta right click and hit that turn, maybe? I don't know if you can.
We don't have options on the turn order right now.
I'll let you guys in.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, at least Killy gets another move before
Oh,
the.
it only adds to the turn order if your name's up there when you hit the initiative roll. Like, you know how you just had to put our characters up there before we so we could put our numbers in.
Yeah.
If
I hadn't
if we're
added
up there
anyone in.
and then we push the initiative roll, I think it would do that.
I think we should stay in the exact same place that we're sitting right now.
Alright, so Ven, zoom in, you get another attack.
Don't miss this time. And you could just go to your
I'm
attacks.
attacking.
Just use your attacks and hit the attack roll by your bow.
No, because it doesn't add in the +6 because I don't
You-
have my thing.
Just do that manually. Because
What?
that rolls your roll and damage.
Okay.
And then just add.
Like for oh no, I don't have my attack thing. It's not set up to do that. I don't think. Or is that the button? Hang on, I clicked a button.
Oh, we don't have the attack on. That's why you're problems. Okay, give that a shot now.
So hit it again. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Hey!
So now you have a
That's how it's
16
supposed to
there.
look.
Add your 6, I think you said, for being within 30 feet.
By the way.
So you have a
Oh, no,
19
yeah,
there.
it's plus 1 more, so that's a 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying
so,
17. It's a 17
okay.
and 8 damage on.
So,
Well, it's a 17 and 9 damage.
cause
Oh
it's-
yeah.
Yes.
No.
So you shoot an arrow at the skeleton, and it nicks off a rib. And you deal. Okay, actually, it passes between its rib cage and actually lodges itself in its spine, behind, and it kind of crumples for a second and then breaks down.
Oh, so these things have no health at all.
To
Okay.
be, you say that. He did 9 damage. I only have 8 health.
Well, yeah, but you're level 1.
Actually, well,
Well, we all are. That's what I'm saying. We all have no health.
all right.
I have 11.
14 health, I think.
So this one charges.
I'm behind a door.
Yes, quite.
Out of fear, I will state this.
Oh wait, can I kind of get behind the barbarian just in case?
Oh, yeah, you can-
like,
you can
a
move.
action?
Oh yeah, you
You're-
can still
yeah, still
like,
you move.
step or you can full move if you want.
I'm gonna get behind the barbar.
I'm making shield in this
Okay,
group.
so the first skeleton kind of goes down without even air quotes realizing what's going on. The other one like turns its head and like kind of chatters a bit, rattle teeth and charges at the barbarian.
Can I do anything?
Hmm?
Can I do anything? Like,
In response,
yeah.
no.
Oh, okay.
Not for a charge.
Not till of turn. Let's see, where is it? Oh, okay, hold on. Find. Okay. So it charges and. Ooh, that's gonna be a hit. Does. So it charges at the barbarian, and you kind of have to wrench yourself back to avoid the slash, and you take 3 points of strain damage.
I drew doors.
Okay, where would I take that out? The blue one or the green one?
The green one's
I
your health.
would take it out of the green. Yeah, take it out of the green one. That's it's still your health. It's just strain damage instead of injury damage. We'll use the red one to track how much injury damage you have.
Okay, so
you know,
-3.
Yep, just -3.
Yeah, got it.
And actually, it has. So it swings at you with one hand, and it also. It also takes a swipe at you with its other hand.
Wow.
Very mean.
I'm surprised level 1 creature has 2
that-
attacks.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm surprised too.
This skeleton, man. You killed its best friend.
Swipe. What is your touch? AC.
Touch AC is in your defense.
Yeah, okay.
Your flat-footed AC.
That's also
That's
in
a
defense.
14, so that's a miss. So until you have you've taken an action, you are considered flat-footed, which
Not-
means you
not
do not
quite.
get your dex bonus. Your AC.
I mean, we were
And a
getting.
couple of other things.
You could say we were preparing for the attack, though. Like, we knew there was a skeleton in there, so we knew it was.
Yeah. It's a mechanics thing.
Sure.
You didn't know the second one was there though.
That's true, but.
All right. So that's it.
My turn. Move in. Stabby, stabby.
Yes. Well, you've got a door there, so you're gonna be up here. But
Sure.
yeah, you whiff.
Yeah.
Enough said. Moving on.
Yeah.
Zenith.
5 foot, stabby, sneaky. Ah!
Well,
Can't-
not
you-
sneaky attack,
You
but
can't
okay.
sneak attack
Well,
a skeleton.
No.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You can
Has a
actually.
spine, doesn't it?
You can actually, just not flanking it. So
What happens? But if you have somebody else attacking it, don't you technically a flank?
you have to. It has to be a flank.
Adjacency. Like, if someone was here or here, it would be.
Okay. That is a miss.
That's what I thought.
Well, here comes the barbar.
Smashy,
Yeah,
smashy?
quite.
Or maybe not.
Missy.
Damn.
So, I would say 5 foot step out so that
Yeah.
he could take a shot. Quickly, you were useless yesterday,
You
but
guys
today.
You guys are still in melee range, but okay. Then zoom in.
Kill it.
Kill
What? Sorry. Shoot. I'm gonna
Shoot.
shoot.
roll.
Shoot
Yeah.
bangs.
Oh wait, no. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna shoot. Can I drop back then shoot?
Yeah, you can.
Sure.
Dropping back and then shoot.
That will be a hit. You need to roll for damage though.
Why
The
didn't it roll
D8 plus
for-
1.
Oh shit. Sorry. 1d8 plus 1.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong dice. Well, that's the right dice, but before
All
I
right.
clicked the wrong dice. Okay.
Yeah. You fire it. You hit it, but it just goes through. It passes through where its liver would be, which, unfortunately for you, means it hits nothing.
Darn, I was going for a dick shot.
Right in the
It
pelvis.
doesn't have a dick, the pelvis.
A pelvic shot.
But yeah, you hit nothing. Like you do literally no damage.
Oh.
All right. So skeleton attacks. Bang 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 bang.
Who and which one
Doesn't
of us?
matter. It's a miss anyway.
Oh, yeah. Second attack.
That does not hit the rogue.
Oh, he was going for the rogue? Well,
Yes.
stabby stabby time.
Man, we are just getting. Alright, news guys, we'll get.
We
all
just
our
woke up,
battles
guys,
up
don't
now.
worry. We woke up like 10 minutes ago. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna get all our bad rolls out. It's all gonna be great from now on.
Yo, we're just kind of handling the sheriff.
I think that's a hit. Is that a
I
hit?
think I actually have a stat block for him.
Why is it only
That-
+1?
That is not a hit.
Okay. Oh wait, I don't have a BAB. That's why.
Oh. Oh, right. 'Cause you're a rogue.
A rogue. I need to go buy a short bow
Probably should.
because I have 4 decks.
All
Or
right.
take weapon finesse. All right, Paris.
Here, then here.
Sure.
Let's roll.
Well, you can 5-foot diagonals.
There we go. Okay, you gotta take a winding step up and
Bar smash.
Yeah.
Did you hit it?
yeah, you kind of shatter. You know how Skyrim, sometimes you hit a skeleton and all its bones like go flying everywhere. That basically happened. It goes flying back and hits the you hit it good. It's dead.
It done dead.
Yes, quite.
It's DED. Could we loot their bodies?
They're skeletons.
Can
Actually, what swords did they have? Like, that's a good question.
So, some pretty crappy quality scimitars. Like you're pretty sure that they'd break if they swung them wrong.
Crit blade.
I'm going to perception for stuff. I
Okay.
perceptioned well.
You yes. So you notice 2 things of particular note. And I'm gonna say that you guys like while you guys were doing this, the sheriff was like had walked back to he had seen the doors ajar and started to walk back towards the cathedral to ask whose whom it was. While you
Oh,
guys were, like,
oops.
discussing amongst yourselves. And so you guys burst open the doors, and he looks around and he's like he's getting back to the vault now. It's like, oh, okay, that works too, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Necromancer here.
Yeah. Well, you notice a robe, Yoshihiko, discarded, kind of in the corner of the room, or one of the corners of the room that isn't.
+5 for loot.
It's isn't that just to determine the most valuable thing?
Yeah. Is it valuable?
This isn't a treasure hoard. This isn't a treasure hoard. This is just a thing.
Well, it's for loot.
It's as far as you can tell, it's just a rope.
Okay.
Do you touch it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's still just.
Okay.
I must perceive of this room.
One of you guys really going to get detect magic, I swear.
We're not spellcasters.
We're not spellcasters.
I can't tell you. Okay, so, one of the, despite what it looks like here, one of the actual tombs, as such, has been disturbed, and what you presume would have been the skeleton inside, or the dead body inside, is simply missing.
What would it be? One of these skeletons? Because there are 2 open sarcophagi and 2 skeletons.
Despite there's only one that's mostly missing.
Oh, okay.
And you kind of look around and you see that it is there's a plaque nearby it, and it says or it reads Ezekien, Ezakien. Can you roll me a knowledge local check?
Could I also do a knowledge history? Or is that fine enough?
You've got that's well more.
Jumper knows.
Ezekien was the previous, or was the caretaker, I guess you could say, of the previous cathedral, the one that burned down to the ground.
Ah.
So that, presumably, it's his remains that are missing.
Okay.
I will perceive. Look for footprints.
You don't see anything of note footprint-wise, other than what you guys already saw outside. So
With my
kinda comes in behind you.
wait.
Go ahead.
With the rest of my perception, am I able to determine anything to note with the other sarcophagi?
No, as far as you can tell, the rest of the sarcophagi are pretty well sarcophagi.
And what's about this
They don't
statue?
seem to have been disturbed. That's just decoration.
Okay. Am I sure?
All these maps that I'm using for this part are not official maps. They're
Oh.
just one people made. So
Okay.
I apologize for the varying quality here over the next couple of things. Alright,
Okay. Well,
Um,
Mr. Sheriff, man.
So the sheriff comes in and, like, oh, you guys took care of these pretty fast. I guess it's not just skeletons you guys are good at smashing up.
Yeah, us. Yeah.
Oh, I'll kill anything.
That could be taken.
And he kind of looks around and he sees that. Yeah, I'm going to presume you didn't quite say that in that way. The sheriff kind of takes a look around and notices, like you did, that Ezekiel's remains are missing, and he kind of looks at the skeletons around. It's like, Ezekiel didn't die that long ago. I doubt he'd be a full skeleton, and there doesn't seem to be, any indication that the rest of his remains or were just discarded off. And he kind of sees the rope in the corner, and it's like, oh. They were definitely in here, though. I just wonder why.
Well, I would assume
You guys,
they
you guys
wanted.
have any thoughts about it?
I'm talking.
The-
I was saying words. I believe that for whatever reason, whoever ordered this attack the attack on this village or this town was doing so to distract everyone, so he or she could come in and take the body. Do you happen to know if he was buried with anything valuable?
What makes this guy important?
The sheriff kind of nods as he says that and said, "Yeah, I was kind of coming to the same conclusion. But I don't know that he was particularly buried with anything. So I guess it's just the body they wanted."
Who was this guy?
This was the previous the caretaker / high priest, whatever you want to call it, of the.
Oh no,
previous-
no! This has to do with religion. Damn it! That was all in character.
Can I ask who? Were there any how did he die? Was it mysterious? Was there anything weird about his death? Why did he die?
That was. You guys should know about the latent. This was part of the latent pleasantries, if you remember. Which I kind of just I mentioned when we started the campaign. The previous cathedral burned down, and he died in that fire about 5 years ago. You guys know this already.
Do we have any knowledge if he was practicing necromancy, in the basement or something?
Ooh.
You never know.
That probably wouldn't be common knowledge at this point if he was.
Wait, so.
I turn to the sheriff again and I say, we need to talk with the high priest, see if he knows anything about why someone might want to take his body.
The sheriff kind of nods. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of. He is like, I'm glad you guys are here. There's would have been hard pressed to take care of all of this ourselves. Not often that we get a group of adventurers as skilled as yourselves. And then you guys certainly showed up at the right time.
Quite.
So as you guys are walking back to the cathedral, you actually kind of ask what brings you guys here? Are you were you just passing through, or were you planning on?
I live in this town.
Plan on.
I just needed to find some water.
I'm so thirsty.
I was just passing through.
I was passing through on my way to find more giants to murder.
Right.
Wait.
All I wanted was
I was
water.
just passing through.
And
That if he saw through it, which means I wasn't passing through.
oh, I didn't look.
I thought he was just passing through.
He has no particular reason for this. Anyway, so you guys head back to the cathedral, and you let Father Xantius know what had happened. And he's like, "Oh dear, that's He kind of thinks for a while. It's like, why would goblins want the body of...
I mentioned the human-sized footprints that we also saw.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the goblins, but he can't think of any particular reason, that would why his body, the previous
Was this high priest was this high priest here at the same time as the old one, the one whose body was stolen, or was he called in from another town?
We're gonna say he was.
Okay.
Sent by the he's primarily a cleric of Desna, so he is probably sent by them to kind of oversee the construction of the new citadel. Or the new
Oh, so he came in afterwards, so he doesn't really know the old priest.
Mm-mm.
Okay. When you were sent here, did your superiors mention any possible foul play with what happened with the cathedral, or did it just seem to be just an accident? Did they seem concerned or anything?
No one's really sure what started the fire. It could have been an accident, could have been on purpose. They never found anything in particular, there, the only other, particularly notorious murderer, Chopper, had just been dealt with.
Are there any closed off sections of the cathedral, closed off rooms that were.
The entire old cathedral burned down to the ground. So, no.
And there didn't seem to be any basements or anything?
No.
Was there any sort of stairway?
No.
Okay.
The only thing that remained were ironically enough, the old ruins in the center of the cathedral, which as far as anyone knows, those have been there for like centuries, if not millennium. They're old.
And those were untouched by the fire?
I mean, it's a fairly open courtyard in the center, so.
Okay.
But those, I mean, those have been there as far as, you know, anyone can remember, and then some. So.
Okay.
Can I, never-
Anyway, so. So the sheriff and the Antheus both kind of come to the same conclusion that it's probably not best to let any of the townsfolk know about this, if possible, since they've already been kind of shaken up by the goblin raids. So.
I nod in agreement.
Sorry, I've got a dog barking here. I mean, the sheriff is very much convinced that, you know, everyone's kind of had enough with the goblin raid, and you know, there's no point in. Maybe.
Yep.
I heard that.
Word, but
Never mind. Anyway, the sheriff is very, very emphatic that nobody's going to be able to do anything about this right now, at least, and certainly none of the civilians are going to. So it's not, you know, worrying everyone about it. You know, making it public knowledge isn't particularly a great idea. All it's going to do is panic the citizens for no particular reason.
I nod in agreement.
I say that seems to be wise.
So the sheriff kind of walks out with me back to the plaza and kind of, you know, again thanks you before you actually walk out, you know, starts thanking again for helping out, and you know, kind of makes mention that he hopes that he can count on you guys in the future if anything comes up.
Will do.
Yeah, you can count on me.
As long as there's food.
There's money to be made.
I don't care about the money, I care about the food.
I understand that.
No.
That's fine.
Alright,
So, as we depart,
yeah, anything?
I go back into the graveyard and I follow the footprints to see where they laid.
Follow?
I'm going to follow.
I'll
Okay.
follow.
You head over and you find a wall.
Okay.
Oh,
Is there anything
boy.
weird about the wall? Is there anything? Can I roll a perception on the wall, or is it just a wall?
It's a wall. I mean,
It's a
you
wall,
can
okay.
perception
I
on the
roll
wall,
perception to see if there's any markings on the wall.
okay,
Jumper
I
with the
mean,
nat 20s.
I roll perception, see if there's any hidden door.
No, you guys, it's a wall. I mean, you guys definitely see the tracks kind of leading up to it.
No, I roll. I want to see if there's any markings, like any scuffs from like a boot or chips in the wall from possible climbing tools.
I mean, you can't tell on the wall itself, but there's definitely a couple of tracks leading up to the wall.
So
Is there
someone
any way
done.
that I can walk into that watchtower? I can walk into that watchtower and get up top, so I can look over.
You're not
in-
going to be able to see any tracks in that.
Okay. Or any possible goblin encampments or something?
How
How
tall?
tall is the wall?
Yeah.
It's a decent chunk over head height. I mean,
Feet.
you could climb it, but it
Yeah.
be of a, it would take some time, and it would be relatively noticeable to anyone who was
So I'm gonna.
looking in your direction.
Okay, but how tall? Like, this actually matters.
Tall enough that you're not that like it's meant to stop people from.
So I'm going to tell these guys to stay here for a bit, and I'm going to walk around the wall and start calling over once when I reach the area where they're at. On the
I'm
other side of the
gonna
wall.
throw my grappling hook.
That would also work, but I walk around because.
Okay.
That's so far.
So I find find the area on the other side of the wall, and I call over to make sure I'm at the right spot. And
Okay.
then I'm going to roll a perception check. I see trees.
Yep. You see trees.
I see trees.
Um,
I see a wall.
Some very high grass. You see some very high grass that would probably make finding any tracks very very difficult.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna wait here to see if anyone else walks around the wall to get over to where I'm at, or climbs
Yeah,
over
I'm
with the
gonna
grappling
walk
hook.
around, too. I'll walk over by Tibby and then I'll roll perception to see if I can sense anything.
Guess we'll be walking.
You can
not with the high grass and everything.
climb over if you want. You two roll perception as well.
You guys, yeah.
Okay.
Crit Master.
Hold on, let me. I was in my item page.
Not
Nope.
Crit Master.
See
Cat.
if the catmen can see anything.
Does the scat man see anything?
A second.
He's a scat max.
Alright. Man, it weighs 4 pounds.
Perception of Thias.
Let me do it. No. Where is my skills?
No.
No. You guys cannot find the tracks on the other side of the wall.
Well, damn.
Alright, I go back into town and try and find like a tavern to try and get more dirt on the situation that happened a few years ago. Or find out about the Ezra King.
I
He's a king?
suggest we go to the hagfish.
I
I'm holding
mean,
a
guys,
grudge
you
against
guys
that
were
water.
at the Rusty Dragon. You have rooms there.
Back to the Rusty
It
Dragon.
is probably one of the more popular things in town.
Alright, let's go back to the Rusty Dragon then.
I follow.
Okay. Again, as you know, now that it's getting towards more midday, more people are starting to get out and about again, and you definitely get a lot of people saying hi to you and thanking you, and you definitely are starting to hear your name called out a couple of times.
Women throw themselves at me.
If only you knew.
Is there a Fletcher in town?
There are a number of different shops in town. Would you like to go? I mean, do you guys go straight back to the tavern, or do you spend
I
some time
don't.
walking around town?
They might have.
I'm going to spend my time
the heck?
to find information about what happened to the cathedral.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sticking with Tibby on this. Or with, Yoshiko.
Yoshihiko.
So, can I get another roll call of who's going where?
I'm going
I'm-
to Hagfish.
Going to find a Fletcher.
Can I get character names as well?
Kairos.
Zenith.
Okay, let's start one of them. Kairos, where are you going?
Hagfish. Tavern.
Okay, you go to the Hagfish. There are, sailors and dock workers and stuff like that.
I
There
ask.
for a midday meal.
I ask, can I get a tankard of the water? The Hagfish's water.
We're doing this again.
Yes, I hold a grudge.
All right. For the sake of not going like crazy with this, roll your fortitude saves.
2 of them.
Okay, first one goes down just fine,
So,
and you barf.
God, I will get you one day water.
and you're going to get like 2 gold out of this or some.
Probably.
Because it's a bag of silver, so.
For all that went, yeah. So, Dennis, what are you doing?
I'm going to find a Fletcher.
Okay. So I do not believe there is actually a Fletcher in town, but there is. There are a lot of buildings, if you hadn't noticed.
Yes. Very, very successful town.
There's one in particular I'm looking for here.
There's 50 of them that are marked.
Like I said, there is one in particular I'm looking for here. Alright. So just north of the cathedral, at building
3?
sorry, just southwest of the cathedral, sorry,
12?
is Savra's Armory,
11?
owned and operated by the 12. Owned and operated by the Savra herself, who is a female human. And she runs basically the town. Hence the name. So she sees you walk in and it's like, "Hail, hero!" Nice to.
Ah,
Nice to
How
see
goes?
someone- Better since you guys showed up, apparently. So she basically is like, "You guys are heroes. I have a feeling you guys are going to be doing a lot of business here." Not that she explicitly says any of that, but she offers you basically a 20% discount on anything.
I'm down.
You kind of take a look around. She's got basically, if it's a masterwork weapon and it's not too outrageous, she probably has at least one. Of at least normal quality. She's got even a few different exotic weapons, although it's definitely hit or miss there. And she's got one item in particular on display. It is it's a very odd looking crossbow. Alright, would your character be familiar with If your character is familiar with repeating crossbows, you recognize it as such. But otherwise, it's just like looks like a very weird, odd-looking crossbow.
I'm proficient with a hand crossbow.
No, this is a this is a large two-handed monstrosity. It's a repeating crossbow, and it's like looks very well made. Dark wood and ivory with an ivory stock, and kind of etched in the side is the name Vansea.
Yeah, I give that no time.
Out of your price range?
Out of my use range.
That too.
I don't care for it. It's too big.
Wait. Alright, so... yeah, if you're...
Rule number 1 of the Catman: don't use any weapon that's bigger than his tail.
So, what are you looking for?
I have a few things I'm looking for. Does she have any bows of any kind? Some daggers?
Plenty.
Perfect.
Simple weapons in particular, she's got some are even less work, probably.
Does she have a bandolier?
Probably.
Because I could get a bandolier and 8 daggers.
Can you pay for all that?
Yeah, dagger's only 2 gold.
How much do you have left?
30.
20% discount as well. 8 silver.
Thanks for the math, Timmy. How much is a bandolier?
Okay. 5 silver. So have to go.
Awesome.
Even cheaper. Is that with or without the discount?
All right, so that's without the discount. So you buy a bandolier and 8 throwing daggers, yeah.
Or, yeah, just daggers. They all work. They all throw.
I'll let you figure out the math on that. If that's,
Yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
trust you there.
Okay, so Tippy, you said it was 8 per dagger, right?
When we start getting into actually expensive stuff, then we'll start keeping track.
Yeah.
Well, he
So it
said
was 8 silver per dagger.
he said 5, or is that for the
No.
bandolier?
5
8.
silver for the bandolier, and then you're saying 2 gold per dagger.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Is base price. So get
So,
16
16 gold.
16 and a half gold minus 20%. 13, 13.2 gold.
Alright.
Okay, so you are kitted out with a number of throwing daggers.
Well, that's great, because I have 2 silver pieces.
Woo.
That worked out well.
It was, how much in 2? How many gold?
13,
Sorry,
he said.
13.
Down to 19.
Okay. Got plans for you later. But alright, so Fenzuman and Yoshihiko are going together. Yes.
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 So-
And I already made a
Going-
I already made a diplomacy check to find out information about the old cathedral.
That would be a gather information check, actually. But I mean, it's fairly common knowledge, especially since you were, at least to some degree, a resident. I mean, it was the old cathedral. It certainly wasn't grand as this one, but I mean, nobody knows that there was anything particularly special about it. Or if they did, it's so.
Just note, there isn't a gather information on the skills.
Maybe it is diplomacy.
I'm pretty sure it's diplomacy to find out information.
There used to be a different skill.
It used to be.
Okay, yeah, it's just yeah, it's
Nothing that might be out of the ordinary, or
no, nothing that's gonna be known to you know that would
nearing the fire, people didn't notice any strange occurrences or anything about the
Nope.
priest.
the fire kill, as far as anyone knows, the fire killed the old priest and his adopted daughter, which you do already as well.
Okay.
Right then.
So when we were in the crypt, did I notice his daughter's or adopted daughter's sarcophagus?
They did not find any of her body, but she was Azamar, so like everyone was kind of. The phrase the book uses is reverse, like kind of an inverse prejudice sort of thing.
Hmm.
Like everyone thought she was special, so like her voice could drive away demons and stuff like that. So.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh. Who'd we lose?
We lose Jumper.
We lost Jumper. He's out sick.
Jumper, no.
He's out sick.
Dead.
No, he's out sick. He's on the pier puking right now.
To your channel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He had to go
that's
puke.
right.
He had to go puke. That's it.
Yep,
you.
I'm yelling at the fishies.
Yeah. How dare you make disgusting water?
With food.
Get out of my water. This is my ocean, not yours.
Alright, so I'm going to guess eventually you guys head back to the Rusty Dragon.
The other two.
Yeah, it's looking like that's where we're heading. Oh wait, those two, or are we?
We're already there. You and I.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we stayed at the Rusty. I thought we went back to the cathedral.
Alright, so you guys head back to the Rusty Dragon.
Wait, where's my guy? Uh-oh.
Yeah, didn't you guys like all move your crap up to the north or something?
Yeah, but I don't
Or
see
maybe
him.
are you underneath someone?
Yes.
Fucking Catman was sitting on my lap.
Meow.
Okay. So yeah, by this point, kind of the terror of, people are still kind of shaken, but for the most part, everyone's starting to, take it, things are starting to get back to normal. And the Rusty Dragon is definitely about as bustling as ever. So you also notice, Aldern is seated at a table in the corner.
Was that the
This is the noble that you guys saved.
I swagger my way over to him and sit down next to him with an ale in my hand.
Friends, it's good to see you again. Glad you're well after that horrific attack.
Indeed,
Slyly
indeed.
sneak over and slip into a chair and put my feet up and be like, "Hey."
I'm gonna go over to see the bar, see what drinks they have.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the table.
yeah, so he goes through the whole spiel of thanking you guys. Basically, everyone else in town has done already, so it's starting to get a little old, maybe. But he says that he was planning on leaving sometime soon, but he definitely wants to reward you guys, and he'd like to take you guys out on a boar hunt in the Tickwood Forest.
Oh.
Boring.
Heh. Wait.
Damn, there's no humor roll.
Sounds like a rich man's sport, but I'd be down for a good hunt.
There's
You
a
guys are kind of up for this?
there's a perform
It's fun.
jokes, so you could roll a perform jokes.
Oh
Where
my
would
god.
that be?
Wait, where's that?
It's under performance. You just need to add jokes there. If you're not proficient, you're not gonna really have any ability to do it. But
Jokes isn't listed in the background.
well, no. But you see where it says perform, and then there's a blank. If you go to the D20 PS,
but I don't.
if you go to the D20 PFSRD and search up the perform, you can see the list of stuff that you can.
Okay, perform jokes. All right, I'm rolling a perform jokes for my boring hunt. Joke.
Most important check of the day.
It kind of goes over. It kind of goes over.
Heh.
God, that was close to home.
Anyway, so you guys finish your lunch, and
I'll
then,
tell you what. Yoshihiko's close to home. Ba-bum. Cause he's at home.
Cause I live
I
here.
guess I'll roll for that one.
Cause
nobody laughs. I don't care what you
Hey.
roll, nobody laughs.
roll a 20. It's fine.
Bad.
It's fine.
He breathes. He exhales slightly harder than normal.
Heh.
that was great, killer. Huh.
Heh.
All right, so
I accept his offer for the hunt. It sounds like a grand old
Yeah.
time.
I like chasing it.
so once you guys are all finished eating lunch, he runs with his manservants, and you guys go to the Goblin Squash stables.
A Shuba.
And he very gladly, buys all of you a horse, except for,
I have a horse.
yeah, I was gonna say, when you get there, the stable hand is like, hey, the old, hey hero,
Hey!
Ah.
Have you been killing some goblins? Because I've been killing some goblins, so now you hate goblins.
yeah, he definitely makes a mention, like, obviously goblin killing runs the family.
Does he have anything beside horses? My character doesn't like horses.
You can get a donkey.
Not suited for riding.
Okay. I guess
I mean,
I'll make
he's
do.
got some ponies for like halflings and stuff, but that's about it.
Ooh, ponies!
Pony.
You guys can't ride the horse.
Damn it.
I guess I would crush it.
So,
Yeah.
Congratulations, you guys all have horses.
Woo! Free horse. Pack mule.
I have a I have a combat trained horse.
That's fine. I just need a horse for carrying stuff. So he literally just buys us horses, right?
Yes.
I
Okay.
got a heavy combat trained horse. I've never had one of these before. They're so expensive.
So that's a thing.
So yeah, after you guys have your horse, you guys head wait, hold on.
Clipty clopty.
Quick, someone grab the coconut shells.
Run!
This thing says you ride west. There's nowhere to ride west to. Okay, so anyway, you guys ride up to Tickwood Forest, and it's about a mile and a half, which, on a horse is not all that bad. And along the way, Aldern basically starts asking you guys questions. So, where you guys all come from. What do you do? How'd you learn to do how'd you learn to fight? And most of his questions are directed, air quotes, at Yoshihiko.
I
I'm completely okay with this.
I give him my tail.
Sorry. Kairos.
Oh, he directs it at Kairos? But I have a tale to
Who
tell.
was it that
I saved his life.
I have a tail.
It was Kairos that ended up like killing everyone.
No, in that last fight, he only killed one thing,
Yeah.
and the dog. I killed everyone else.
No, it's Yoshihiko. So
Yeah.
he keeps asking about you.
So I have a tale to tell.
He asked the party, but he's asking you.
So I go into my tale, starting with, now this is a story about all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
No.
And I'd like to take a minute.
Just stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Oh, come
and
on,
say no.
yours hard on
I spent time.
I've
There is no words that rhyme with point for Sandpoint. It's impossible. I worked on this.
But yeah, he continues to ask you guys sorts of questions, and he responds in turn. He's not a fighter per se, but he's got all sorts of stories about his what it's like as more of a noble person in Magnamar, the neighboring city. So he gives tales about as good as it gets. But he keeps asking just as much how did you guys learn to do what you do? How long have you guys been venturers? Yada yada yada.
I answer no questions.
I used to beat trees in Ashwood Forest.
I make a ride check.
You
Dude,
you ride your horse. Good job.
dude, military saddle is awesome. You get +5 to ride. All right.
that's pretty good.
I'm trying to be happy with the things I have.
I make
Anyway.
a ride check.
Anyway, eventually you guys all get to the
You do better.
Bigwood Forest, and you guys search around for a while, and eventually you find a clearing with a couple of old ruins, and you spot a boar.
A boar.
Spooky, scary Boreatons.
I eat it.
Well, it's currently alive.
I eat it.
That doesn't change the fact that you can eat it.
Cats will eat anything.
Oh,
Do initiative.
Yes.
well, we will.
Yeah, I mean,
Can-
it hears you, comping, you guys have to get off your horses, a little ways back because of the underbrush, but it hears you coming up, and it kind of looks up like,
Aw. I was gonna start doing mounted combat.
it's a little tight.
So how tall is this room that's in front of us?
Hmm?
How tall is the room that's in front of us?
They're pretty low ruins. Like they've
2 feet, 3 feet,
down to pretty much nothing. Yeah.
1 foot.
You could. It's going to be difficult terrain to get over them, but you can probably vault over them without too much trouble. So stepping over any of the ruins is going to be 10 feet of movement. Oh, okay then.
A natural 20 on initiative.
That means you go first.
So I like the up at the top right of the image.
Actually, Zenith gets to go first. So,
But he got a natural 20.
doesn't matter.
Oh, that's different for me.
Anyway, so,
That's more.
Zenith. Have fun.
1 second. It's 10. That's 25. And that's 35. Because I'm just counting just the difficult terrain. I can't grab my character.
Again?
Yep.
Switch to select.
Ah, you're so right. Yeah.
Okay.
You're a genius, Gray.
I'm
You're a
good.
genius.
I'm going to assume you're good for the movement, so.
I'm
So you're saying we're going to be able to get to there within that 30 feet? Is this not considered difficult terrain?
Oh no, this is difficult terrain. It's just my move will get me there. I'm actually going to move to here and toss a dagger at it.
Okay.
I would hope you'd throw it.
Walking up to that.
That's just kind of lob it. you chuck the dagger underhand and.
And you shrug.
Eh.
And go, meh.
Oh my god, are you going to roll, damn it?
Are you rolling?
I think he's trying.
Pushing buttons.
Did
Nope,
you...
that was my,
Oh!
that was a different attack. Different attack.
Well, you crit.
You rolled double ones.
Well, that wasn't the right one. I'm just gonna roll 20 and add my dex modifier.
Yeah, you seem to have
Eh.
misnumbered something.
No, yeah, you're right.
Alright. That is. I'll be nice and say that's it. So.
Yay! Did the boar see us?
Yes. It already saw it,
Diggity darn.
but it was like. So you gonna roll damage?
Yeah!
It's not going to be happy now.
4!
It was a
2
2.
damage. Suck it.
It's flat-footed.
Sneak attack of Dermage. Let's add a d6 on that shit.
Yes.
More d6 and more d6.
Oh, well, there we go.
2 damage. Yeah, that's 8 damage.
Nice.
Is
This is the epic mealtime of sneak attacks.
Wait. Okay.
Is it dead?
No. It's
No.
not even close to dead.
All I know, I don't want to get charged at. That's why it's
Zoom in.
difficult terrain. Wait.
Alright, I'm just gonna make my shot, actually. Hang on.
Yeah, you can do it from there.
Yeah, but if I did it from there, I would be firing through.
No, this is like 2 foot high.
They're low rubble. You can
This rubble's like 2 foot
Oh,
high.
I can shoot over it?
You can just shoot straight over it.
Alright, I'll just shoot right at it then. Go to my attack.
I mean, how tall is the boar?
Hold on.
I don't know. Do I get? I think I get a +1 on my damage though because
Yes,
it's.
so you do
Yeah.
5 points of damage.
Respectable.
Alright.
I'm sad.
Why are you
I
sad?
have chips and dip, and the dip has gone below the point where I have to stick my hand in the container and get my hand.
No, I hate that point.
Choose your tongue.
Okay, so it's kind of pissed, and it runs around this way.
Oh fuck.
Yes, twice.
Well,
Yes.
The ranger.
Oh fuck.
Its only weakness. It's in front of me.
Oh fuck.
And
I did not expect
Fuck,
this.
fuck.
it's a miss.
oh, okay.
So,
Well,
like, you have enough time seeing it coming around at you, because it has to go all the way around, that you manage to brace, get ready and dodge its gore attack. Ferris.
stabby.
I move up to here.
Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Do you move around to avoid an attack of opportunity, I hope?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's see, roll attacks.
Jiminy Christmas!
I think it died. We need to keep.
Earthbreaker.
We need to have that boar not destroyed so we can eat it later.
How is Jumper's character so OP?
He's a barbar.
The barbarians do.
It's a barbarian at low
It's
level.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's a
We're
barbar.
the barbarian.
Okay, so you hit
Kill
this thing really hard. And
Can I
and
put
it's like-
this?
it whumps down, and then it struggles to its feet.
Oh, it's not dead?
It still has more health.
It's not dead.
Okay, my turn.
Wow, boars are fucking big.
I move.
Now kill up.
The goddamn gun.
Stabby.
Kill up. when you level up, you'll be like shooting arrows, like ricocheting off walls into people's faces. Like you get crazy as you level
really?
up. Barbarians just start off and they smash things. Smashing is the best non-level up thing to do.
Yeah.
Alright. You stab it. And it's still not quite dead.
Wow. That's impressive. Kitty cat, come kill the pig.
It's definitely like oomph. But yeah, it's still not.
Jesus.
Does our nobleman plus entourage have attack? Because
they're kind of like, wow, what?
if he's we're
Like you guys got sight of this boar, and
Alright.
we just chased it down.
But what the?
Then
They
you
think
kind of
like-
shoots an arrow at it. It runs in, and the rest of you dogpile it, and they're like standing in the back, like, wow.
Oh wait.
But for the
Pile.
kill it with hopes and
Alright.
dreams?
Okay, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. We're getting a hog, right? Well, it's a boar.
It's a boar.
Well, I'm gonna do the dumb.
Are you gonna jump on it?
CMB check!
That was a mess.
Damn it!
You were trying to grapple it, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, it gets an attack of opportunity against you.
Which way is it facing?
Doesn't
It attacks
matter.
Killa. It does! It does matter!
No,
I'm
it
behind
doesn't.
it! Like, facing an object matters! No, like, seriously, this fucking matters!
It's a hit.
Well, I don't. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like,
And
the
it's
direction
a really
you're facing.
good hit too.
Oh.
No, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the direction you face matters.
Not in Pathfinder, it doesn't.
Yes, it does!
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. So you can sneak up behind things, or you can hit it while and it takes an action to turn around, which gives you an attack opportunity to hit it.
I don't know what DM you've been playing with before, but no, that's not part of the core rules at all.
I don't even know what to look up for this.
Well, doesn't even matter. You're now unconscious.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually bleeding out.
Yeah, well...
Actually, no, I'm 0. I'm
you're
not.
Not bleeding out,
You're-
you definitely just got gored.
You're unconscious.
You've got a,
You're down for the count.
an injury. You remember that whole thing where damage doesn't count unless it actually knocks you out? Yeah, you just got knocked out.
You just got a tusk through the stomach.
You had to try and grapple it, didn't you?
Well, I didn't think it could hit me if I was behind it.
Or would you have attacked if you had known that?
Yeah.
Then attack. Although with that roll, it would have been a miss. So I'll be nice
yeah.
this time. But yes, but there is no such thing as facing in Pathfinder. Not as a core rule.
So, archer time.
All right.
So now you know.
Alright,
There-
the
there's
archer's gonna
flanking,
drop back.
but not.
5 foot or else he has attack of opportunity.
What do you mean 5 foot?
You have to 5 foot away.
Without taking an attack of opportunity.
If
So I
you
can only take 5 foot back. And
Yes.
then shoot?
yes,
Alright, I go.
it's still within your point blank.
Yeah.
But you're
Still
probably
well
melee,
within
so you
it.
get the -4. But
Yeah.
Running away, so I get -4 to it.
No, you're shooting into combat.
melee.
Oh, so I get -4. So can I roll my attack and then just put -4? Your.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll the base attack
Oh.
and then you subtract, so it would be a 12.
It is not quite going to be a hit, unfortunately.
Ah.
God damn it.
Oh well.
Fucking boar.
So it struggles. It starts to like roar, and then collapses.
Oh.
It was 1 hit point away from death, and since it was negative, it takes 1 hit point per round. So yeah.
Ah.
Sorry for starting again like that, but you know, technically. it wasn't-
So the almost dead boar almost killed our cat.
Yes.
Well,
Don't you feel proud now?
I claim this kill. As I am the one that killed it. I killed
run
it.
Up and take out of its throat to show dominance.
Punching.
I rip out its heart.
Dominance on its dead body.
I vote we all anchor the boar in our cat's honor and to intimidate the nobleman a little bit and show him that we mean fucking business.
I'm pretty sure he's
Is
impressed.
he scared? He fucking scared yet?
The scary thing is he's kind of impressed.
Does he have a
No, but he's still kind of impressed that you guys are so awesome. He wants to be you.
Well, could I heal the cat?
No, he's.
You're a barbarian.
He's fine. We're saying this guy.
Okay.
Since he didn't realize that facing isn't a thing.
Okay.
There's flanking. Flanking is how you get sneak attacks primarily. That are rendering them flat-footed. Probably what you're thinking of. That's
Well,
not just being. That's them not being aware of you.
I
not giving
intimidate the
them a
corpse.
You failed to intimidate the corpse.
Doesn't care. The corpse doesn't care.
In fact,
Anyway,
your attempt to intimidate makes everyone else believe you're just trying to play with it like a child.
right.
It looks cute.
So, despite the fact that they were utterly ineffective and dumbfounded during the taking down of the board itself, the what's his face? Aldern and his manservants are very good at getting the boar prepped to basically cart back to the rusted dragon.
I want my dagger.
You retrieve your dagger. Nope.
Yay.
So I don't eat its heart.
No.
So what are these ruins?
They're just generic ruins. You find them all over the place.
Is that a well? Can I fill my water skin?
Remember the whole bit where I said I just kind of borrowed these maps? Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if you were like,
I
will go to a
couldn't-
ruin and
I
you just,
couldn't
like,
have
grab it with
guessed.
your
You found a boar here. That's honestly that is the full extent of what this means. Yes, like I said, I very much just borrowed this from back to the tavern.
Borrowed it from the internet.
Okay, so yes, you guys come back with a very large, a very large boar. So like everyone is having boar.
And there was much rejoicing.
And
Yay.
there was much rejoicing.
I roll survival. Try and eat its heart.
And in the heat of the moment, I would like to point to the nobleman and yell to the entire establishment, "Free drinks on him tonight. 1 round on him." Can I roll for that? Or is that just I can do that?
I mean, you can do that, but he kind of like, I mean, it's like, yeah, okay, 1 round is not.
I don't care if he doesn't like me, he's weak in my eyes.
Okay.
He is a sheep and I am a wolf.
Anyway.
You're a ranger.
He is a sheep and I am a kitty
So-
cat.
So you guys are enjoying the metaphorical fruits of your labor, quite heartily, and the tavern's fairly full, and just despite it's been a full day, people especially with the boar, everyone's having a good time, spirits are up. And then suddenly the door slams open, and in steps a rather surly visitor who starts barking out in a language that is not common. Do any of you have Mincaean as a language?
No.
Hang on. Don't I have a language thing, don't I?
There's a linguistic skill, but
I think I
unless-
have that. Hang on.
did you take Mincaean?
It's in details in languages. I have Varsian. So no.
Most of you probably have Varsian.
Where do you see details and then language?
At the top,
is one of
details,
the top things.
and then language is right above racial traits.
I didn't really cover
shit, I
languages with you guys.
Sorry,
You
I
guys
didn't
probably
filter.
have Varsian, if anything. So.
Yeah, I took
so
that
you
as
guys,
my extra language.
You guys,
I'm going to I'm gonna roll sense motive to see if I can perceive his intent.
you can definitely tell that he's pissed off about something, but you can't tell quite what.
Okay.
Obviously. But you do recognize the man as one of the local aristocrats, Lonjiku Kajitsu, so the father of the owner of the tavern.
Hmm.
Wait, what's the name of the language? It starts with an M.
Minkanian?
Oh,
Or Minkayan?
I can't even find that in the D20 site.
It's
PDF.
it's part of Galarian, so you probably wouldn't know about it. It's a regional language.
Oh, okay.
So
Alright, sorry.
likelihood that you guys know it. You notice that, like, you know, Yoshihiko, you know that, like, this guy is very known for being, you know, kind of outbursty and stuff like that. The rest of you all notice that, like, everyone immediately becomes very interested in the portion of board in front of them, like everyone else in the town. Do you guys do anything, or do you guys, like, you know, follow suit?
I'd kick up my feet and watch.
I drunkenly ask him what his deal is.
Here is my not give
Okay.
a fuck check. It is a 3.
You give 3
He did
fucks.
not give any.
No, he gives 3 fucks.
Yeah. It's a. I'm paying attention. I'm definitely.
Okay. So actually, as you call over to him, he kind of looks over to you, and you kind of notice that his rant kind of gets cut off, and he kind of he walks up. I'm presuming you guys are kind of where you are. He walks up the little ramp to the upper area, and he starts laying into you guys. Like, he starts accusing you that of your antics, kind of egging the goblins on.
Is he speaking in a different language now?
No, he's speaking in common now.
Oh,
You
okay,
guys-
perfect.
You guys all understand.
I'd like to get up and ask him if he thinks so strongly that we had antics. Where was he during the attacks? Back in an accusing way.
He actually kind of takes a half step back, and you can tell he's kind of furious. It feels like he seems to react like you know, well, I mean, you accused him of something, obviously, yeah, he seems to act like you accused him of something almost, but before he can actually.
Tibby, this is a moment where you roll sense motive.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Before you can actually say anything more, though, Amiko kind of rushes out of the kitchen, the owner of the bar and you guys' daughter.
We'll save that for later, but that's just like to, like, you said he had like a lapse when we said that. I just want to see if we couldn't like get a little bit more out of that.
Yeah, not quite. Especially since, like I said, Amiko rushes out of the kitchen right then. It's like,
Yeah,
you want
yeah,
that?
yeah. Interrupting like anything. It's like I was like, who? Maybe that means something. Amiko.
Yeah, basically. So, Amiko kind of comes up to her father, and the two start arguing very quickly in Minkanian. And I mean, do you guys? I mean, these two are kind of, you know, verbally going at it. Are you guys going to do anything about it?
I'm here.
Or are
This
you
might
just gonna-
this might
gonna-
describe what I'm doing.
Are you gonna
I would-
follow the status quo and kind of you know,
that
not?
I don't know if you know. This is what I'm doing.
You're
Side.
just leaving.
No, I'm sneaking out to the window. I'll watch from the outside.
Okay.
I rolled
I'm
two. I
going
need
to
intimidate the big guy.
I'm gonna step up and try and, like, calm them down. And try to figure out what's going on here.
So you kind of start up. You start standing up, and like as you're starting to do so, Lonjiku kind of seems to finish a statement, and Iko like kind of stands first and points like very strongly points towards the door, and I mean you guys don't understand the language, but
GTFO.
I'm pretty sure that she's telling him to GTFO in a very colorful way. And you know, Lonjiku is even more enraged by this, and he like reaches out to try and grab her by the hair.
Can I roll a dex check to knock his hand out of the way?
That would be a combat bonus. CMB.
Okay.
I will roll.
What do I roll for that?
CMB. It'll be an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the attack me's.
Okay, so he reaches out and he dodges like at the same time as you're reaching out, and you kind of grab his hand, which leaves him like full open to take a soupy ladle to the face.
Ouch.
Yeah, and he like but you know, with you holding on to him now, he can't really do anything. I mean, he's a relatively old man.
Can I roll intimidation?
I
To
mean,
intimidate him.
Sure.
there's really
Shit
no
the
way. I mean, like with if like with him subdued, like he kind of like fine, you know, let go of me, and he actually manages like get you by surprise almost and pull your arm out, but he doesn't make another attempt on Amiko, and just kind of goes back to the entrance of the tavern. But just before he leaves, he kind of turns around, and in common he says, "You're as dead to me as your mother," and then leaves.
Oof. Sick burn.
And Amiku does not take that well, and you can tell she's like,
I turn to her to console.
like you can kind of see tears welling up, and she's like, yeah. And she takes the moment, but then she reaches down, picks up her ladle, and she fishes a hair out of the mess that now is, and she kind of finds her center again, and she says, I'll need a well-cleaned ladle now since jackass stew's not in the menu. And like, you know, now that
Oh my god.
She rolled
She
she rolled a high jokes.
God.
yeah, like everyone's kind of back in high spirits after that.
Wait.
And she turns to you, Yoshihiko, and says, thanks, thanks for the assist there. You know, nice to know people have my back.
Come in.
So.
Hey.
Quick, someone yelled that the nobleman gets another round again. Use this moment.
And it's on
Use
that
this
guy.
moment.
It's on him.
Yeah.
I don't think he would pay for the rounds.
Anyway, so after that, nothing else major happens for the rest of the night.
I helped.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you did very well.
You ran outside.
I was totally going to get the town guard.
Uh-huh. This is why you walked in the
Hanging
doors
out.
soon.
Yeah, I was going out to get out the town guard.
Anyway. So,
I guess he was going out to get the town guard, guys.
So, after this, you guys kind of go to bed, and nothing else important happens. Congratulations.
I sleep like a kitten.
But on tip.
I sleep like a rock.
So, yeah, for the most part, I mean, over the next, say, day or two, nothing of particular importance happens. Alright, is there anything in particular you guys are trying to do at this point?
I make this sound.
No.
I mean, not everyone's, like, super towards you. I mean, certainly, Yoshihiko is, Bunjiku is not. But, I mean, other than that, most people are fairly friendly towards you, so...
Are you shoving your mic into a purring cat?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So, I mean, is there anything in particular you guys are gonna try and do around the town, or are you gonna bump and hang out at the inn, or?
Are there any training dummies around?
I mean, you could visit the barracks.
Is there a very populated area?
I mean, the town squares and everything.
Is there a crowd? Like people walking and bustling and stuff like that?
I mean, the market comes by once a week. Let's go back to the... So, you've got the town plaza here, outside of the cathedral. And you've got the market area here.
I'm gonna go down here.
Where would be...
Walk amongst the people, learn, feel, embrace culture,
There's
steal things.
some...
There's all sorts of different shops in town, so...
Oh no, I mean from people.
You managed not to get yourself caught,
Perfect. That was the plan.
but you don't really get anything.
Damn it, that wasn't the plan.
Where are the barracks?
I believe the barracks
10?
are up to the north.
It looks like 10 with these barracks.
10, yes, actually.
Okay.
I can read maps, guys.
I will beat on the training dummies.
Okay, so...
They allow you to.
You do some... I mean, yeah, you guys are heroes, so... Yeah, you wanna go practice on some dummies? Sure, go right ahead.
Smack.
So it's been maybe a day since all that everything just happened. And Zenith,
I didn't do it.
you are walking around when you are approached quite suddenly by Shayless Vinder, who is one of the daughters of the general store owner.
Uh-huh. By daughter, do you mean 6-year-old daughter or like 17-year-old?
We're talking 18, 20-ish.
Meow or
Okay, I'm just
meow?
making sure.
Meow.
Okay.
Um,
Can I get a charisma check on those titties? Somebody said that in one of my campaigns.
I'll charisma check this.
Just continue.
He
You're
kinda
fine.
Bashfully comes up to you and says, she's having a bit of a rodent problem in her basement, or in the basement of the shop.
That's racist.
Wait, just let it play through.
And she'd like to know if a big, strong hero like yourself could come and help her with it.
Okay.
That's
she didn't
really
say
racist.
anything about me being a cat, because if she said anything about that, I would have just like went in her face and just screamed racist and walked away.
Racist.
She racist. She was kind about it, and I will attempt to go help. If there's dire rats down there, fuck her.
I will follow.
Oh, the
I
joys
don't
of...
even know where I am.
I'm in the market. I'm keeping an eye on you because I know your ways.
No, you don't. You don't know shit. You don't owe me.
What did
You don't know my
need?
struggle.
What did you need, man?
Oh, you got my dollars.
Never mind.
Did my own checks, man.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Really wish I could do this secretly, but anyway.
Yeah, you probably can.
So you head into, you follow her to the general store.